Special delivery. Look what we got here. We got new rims and tires for the Silverado. Oh yeah. So what do we got here, guys? We got a brand new set of Takeoffs. They are AT4 rims and tires off of a 2023, I believe, Silverado. So I needed to get new tires for the Silverado, and instead of getting new tires, I thought might as well just get some new Takeoffs. And I found this place, Great Lakes Takeoff in Michigan, and it actually was really easy. You know, I talked to the guy, paid for it with a credit card over the phone, and they showed up a few days later. I mean, it couldn't be any simpler than that. So let's get these out of the package, see what they look like, and we're gonna get these ceramic coated. I want to ceramic coat these as well, might as well, before I put them on the truck. I might have to swap the TPMS sensors as well, because these are newer and aren't going to work on my 2018, but hopefully that isn't too hard. It looks like we got enough sidewall here where we should be able to hopefully debeat it and get a new sensor put in without too much trouble. But let's get these unpackaged and see what they look like. All right, guys, let's get this taken out. I'm curious, I want to see one of them. We need to get them heated up so we can bring them up to temperature so we can ceramic coat them and not have it like freeze, because it's got to flash off. So shoved a bunch of business cards in there. All right, let's get one tire down and take a look. I'll just flip it up. Oh, yeah. Yes. Oh, this is gonna look way better than what's on the truck right now. So what do we got? We got 275, 60, 20s. Like I said, these are brand new. He even, you know, made sure he asked what was this going on, GMC or Chevy, and I was like, hey, I need the Chevy ones. So he made sure that I got the Chevy hubcaps. Oh man, that looks awesome. Oh, look at how much more aggressive the tread is on these tires. And like I said, these are brand new. They don't look like they were ever driven on. So definitely need to wash these up first, as these are pretty dirty. So I'm gonna have to rinse these and wash these off good before we get them into the shop, so we can ceramic coat them. I'm not gonna bore you with washing the rims, but I'll get them washed, we'll get them in there, and then we'll pick back up when we start ceramic coating the rims. All right, guys, we're back. And like I said, I have to change the TPMS sensors in these tires to make it work with an 18 truck, as these were supposed to have a 19 to 2024 TPS sensor. I actually got two already done, and I'm going to show you the process that I'm doing here. In my quest for being cheap, I'm showing you how to break the bead and change the TPMS sensor on your own. And what I found out is someone already swapped them. I was hoping I could sell those, the ones that were in here, but nope, somebody already grabbed them, probably for their new tires, which whatever, I needed to change them anyways, but that kind of sucks. I thought I was getting those. But yeah, I'll show you the process, what I got going on here. So the first step, basically the setup is what took the longest. I have a jack screwed to a 2x4 that we're gonna press on the bead with, and then you gotta let the air out of the tire, and then I'll show you what I'm doing here. So let's get the air out first. So you gotta have a little tool to take the valve stem core out. All right, it brought you in closer, and so what I did is I put a little bit of electrical tape just kind of on the rim surface to try and protect it. And the jack kind of moves when it's the bead breaks, so trying to protect the rim as much as I can with some padding and electrical tape on the jack surface to try and not scuff up the rim. So get it kind of positioned about right, and so the jack kind of wants to turn on you a little bit, so you got to kind of watch that. So I was just keeping my foot there to make sure that the jack didn't want to twist out on me as it was doing that. Once it gets started, then it works pretty good. Safety glasses. Don't really want to go to the emergency room because, you know, this is borderline sketchy. Oh, I was supposed to put another thing in here. That helps. There we go. And then I kind of just leave it there so I can pull this valve stem out. I was gonna see if I could push it back through the other way because I broke the other one. Kind of work the valve stem out. It's probably gonna break. Yep, broke. That's fine. These are cheap anyways. Probably not gonna use it. Now we grab our new sensor. We're gonna put just a little bit of lube on it. Just a little bit. Probably right there would help too. So it goes right in. There we go. It's seated. Then you can position it perfectly, which that's good to go. That's it. Now, now you lower it back down. Perfect. Now, oh, I think it caught. There. See, the other ones didn't break all the way around, so they went really easy. That one broke all the way around, but they've been popping back pretty easy once you get some air pressure in it. There we go. All right, guys, filled the tire back up with air, 35 PSI. So I'm gonna knock the last one out, and then we'll get to washing these up, and then I'm gonna ceramic coat these before I put them on the truck to make them last and look good for a while. Hopefully, you know, brake dust doesn't stick to them quite as easy that way. right, guys, we are back. It is the next day. The wheels had a chance to dry off. I, wiped them down as they were drying to try and eliminate some of the water spots. It's not perfect, so I'll probably polish them up a little bit here, but I wanted to show you what we're using. So I'm gonna use this graphene ceramic coating spray. Let's see, I'll say it's probably not a true ceramic coating, but this is what I used on the Camaro actually. I don't think I did a video on that at all, but this is only it was like 30 bucks. It's pretty cheap, and honestly, I'm very impressed with the results on the Camaro. I still, when I wash the Camaro, the soap doesn't even stick to it. It works phenomenal. I'll leave a link in the description to this product because I think it's very worth it, because on the Camaro, I didn't want to lock in basically 9 years worth of the ceramic coating. So if there is an imperfection, this is probably a little easier to remove, to touch up, and then reapply this. But I'm honestly really happy with this on the Camaro, and I think this is gonna work good on these wheels as well. So what I'm gonna do, you apply it just like a normal ceramic coating. You put a little bit on this applicator, and then we're gonna put that all over, and you wait for the flash time, and then you polish it off, just like a normal ceramic coating. It's just in a spray bottle. As you can see, I barely used any. The level, I mean, it's still top. I barely used any on the entire Camaro, so you don't really use much, so this is gonna last forever. So yeah, I think this works really good, and I think it's gonna work good on these wheels as well. So spray, you don't need a ton. Just gonna get all these spokes first. So one thing I will note, after I ceramic coat these, I am gonna paint those wheel weights as well. I mean, tell me, who thinks it's okay to put a silver weight on a black wheel? I had an argument with Discount Tire people, and I use Discount Tire, and they're fine. But I had a flat on the Trans Am I had to take in, and they put silver weights on a black rim. And I'm like, does that make sense to you? Why the hell would you want silver weights on a black rim? Oh, I'm sorry, sir. That's our standard procedure unless you ask for it. Well, it's kind of, to me, common sense that if you have a black rim, you don't want a silver weight sticking out. That should be common sense. All right, it's been a couple minutes. Now you just wipe it off, just like you're wiping it off. Oh boy. Woo-wee! That looks good. All right, guys, that's it. It's that easy to apply. So next, I'm just gonna knock out the other three, and the next you'll see these as we're gonna be installing on the truck, and take a look at the before and the definitely better after. All right, guys, it is the next day. We are about to throw the wheels and tires on the Silverado. As you can see, we got the factory rims here, kind of. They're chrome, you know, to go with some of the other chrome accents, but honestly, I never really liked them. The back wheels needed some new tires anyways. So this is gonna be a very nice upgrade to get new tires and rims and make it look a little bit sharper. I don't think you wanna watch me put the wheels and tires on this thing because that's pretty boring, honestly. So let's make it happen with the magic of movie editing. And just like that, look at those new tires and rims. Oh man, those look awesome. I don't know if I said this before, but these are AT4 rims that I got off of a 2023 Silverado. And yeah, it worked great. I did have to, you know, change the TPMS sensors, but I just did a relearn, and I will show you the tool that I used because it worked flawlessly. I'm super happy with it. Also, I want to point out these lug nuts that I got from Amazon. I'm actually super impressed with the quality of these lug nuts. And I'll put a link for like an anodized socket. I'll show that as well. That worked really good to make sure that I didn't nick anything up on those lug nuts, and they look great. Let me know what you guys think. But this definitely looks way better on the truck. I mean, it just looks killer. Let's do a little B-roll on this to really show them off.
They call me a god. 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 Let's go. I'm about to go off like a weapon. Fuel to the top, got a filled up engine. In my thoughts, obsession, I will not stop, no, I'm never second guessing. I got a God complex, haters love to hate, but I never feel pressed. Got a lot on my plate, but I never get stressed. I'll take all the pressure like I'm acing this test. Tear it up like I'm Jason. I see the world like it's ready for the taking. I see this place like a game I'm playing. Straight to the bank to collect my payments. No negotiations, it's my way, I was born impatient.
Well guys, I hope you like that B-roll footage. The wheels are looking awesome. I will leave a link in the description where I got these wheels, as I'm pretty happy with the overall experience, buying experience, getting them shipped to my door. It worked really good, and I am super happy with these wheels. The only downfall I will say is that I was expecting to get the newer TPMS sensors that I would be able to sell, but in the end, it's not that big of a deal. I kind of understand somebody probably snagged the TPMS sensors out of these wheels to put on their new wheels. That's why they, you know, took these off. So probably not, you know, not a make it or break it, but I am super happy. The wheels showed up good condition. And what can I say? They look way better. So guys, I also did want to show you the tools that I used. So this was the TPMS sensor that I used to basically tell the truck where the new sensors are and relearn everything. And I'll leave a link for the TPMS sensors that I used as well, but this actually worked really good. I mean, it was like $9. I'll leave a link in the description. And then these are the wheel lugs, the brand that I got. I'll leave a link in the description as well. But like I said, I'm super happy with how these turned out. Here is the socket that I used. It is a Titan 22mm, and what it is just an anodized steel with some plastic so you can't mar up the lug nuts. And this also worked really great, and I will leave a link in the description for this as well. All right guys, that's it for today. I am super happy with how the Silverado turned out and the look of the new rims. I think it looks great. Let me know what you think in the comments. I mean, it's just a great upgrade to do rims and tires at the same time, and obviously I'm gonna sell the other rims, so recoup a little bit of money there, and it's really not that much more than just to buy tires. That's the crazy thing. So don't mind my mess behind me, as I got a lot going on and trying to make some progress on the LQ4 build. But if you haven't checked those videos out, I'll leave a link up here somewhere. Hopefully I might have an issue. More to come on that, hopefully not, but we might be ripping it back apart. So I'm not sure yet. I gotta dive into that more, but I wanted to knock out the Silverado video as I was super excited about that. So until next time guys, thanks for joining in. Peace.